Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco, and starting today, there's going to be a new way to win some awesome comics on my channel. And I'll get into all the details here in a second, but first of all, I just want to show you some of the books that are going into what I'm going to call the short box of goodies. So I'm going to be constructing this short box with a bunch of awesome books in it, and at the end of each month, someone is going to win some books out of that short box. Now, let's just go ahead and get into showing off some of the things that are going to be in there. So starting off with Star Wars: The High Republic, Quest of the Jedi. This is a new book, just came out a couple weeks ago, and all kinds of first appearances, and everybody was talking about it, and it blew up, and definitely a hot book. And like I know at my shop, we kept getting calls way past when we were sold out for it. But yeah, definitely a really hot book that I snagged an extra copy, and so that's going into the box. We also have Noctera #1, a fantastic read. I love this series a lot. Like it's one of my favorite current series, and also optioned. I can't remember what company is supposed to be making a show at some point with it. Super excited for that. Then we have some Riri keys here. So Invincible Iron Man #10. This is her second appearance, and she's in the prototype armor at that point. But then this is Invincible Iron Man #1, the next volume. I think it's volume 4, and this is her first cover appearance with her Ironheart armor, but she doesn't get her. She doesn't actually wear the armor until issue 3. So got a nice little run of Riri keys in there, and then I got the Storm #1. This awesome foil cover, super cool book. Really love that one. This one's super cool as well. Rogue #1. Another really cool book, awesome foil cover. And then probably the more well-known Gambit #1, another awesome, really cool cover. And those #1 foils are pretty cool, and have a little bit of spec value if they ever use those characters. I imagine those will go up a bit. This one may not mean anything to some of y'all. It means a lot to me. We have Alf #1. I love Alf so much. So to put this in my box was actually like I really thought about it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it. I did eventually get a graded copy. It's on. It's really far back. It's on the shelf behind my head. You won't be able to see it. But I got a graded copy. I got pictures of it on Instagram. So yeah, I can let this one go. Even though I have a second copy, it's like hurts me to let go a little bit. Now the last 3 books, we're getting into some bigger books here. This is one of my all-time favorite covers. Like legitimately, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This is Spectacular Spider-Man 101, and it is just an incredibly gorgeous John Byrne cover. It's so cool, and it is a bit of a pricey book, just off of being an incredibly cool cover. Not too terribly long ago, did get it's just slightly, it's right there, but it's kind of behind the wall. So anyway, I got a slab of it. But even, like I said, this is still a pricey book at a raw copy. Even though my sticker says $15, I got it at a while back. Anyway, and then moving on, we also have a Young Avengers 1 in here. Now that is definitely a big key book. Lots of first appearances. And then also had to throw in an older book, because most of this is modern stuff. And like I said, I will be adding more into there, and I'll get into even more details about that here in a bit. But we have Spider-Man 51, the first cover appearance of Kingpin, and it's a decent mid-grade copy. That's a good Spider-Man key. I'm not a big Spider-Man guy. I wanted to throw something in there pretty special. And I was looking through, books. This is all, just stuff I pulled out of my collection. So, I wanted to make sure there's some kind of really cool key in there. And, first cover appearance of Kingpin, second appearance of Kingpin, I think is a pretty sweet book. Now, the way to win these comics plus more is to become a channel member. These will be channel membership exclusive giveaways. At the end of each month, I will randomly pick one channel member, and there's going to be some different tiers, but again, I'll keep filtering out details. So at the end of each month, each channel member will win, or will get picked, and then I will pull some comics for them. This will happen at the very last community hangout stream of the month. So those are typically on Sundays. Every now and then I might have to reschedule to a Saturday or something, to if I have something to do work related on Sundays, which sometimes happens. But typically it's every Sunday. We stream at 8 p.m. Usually play some games or whatever. It'll be something we do at the beginning of the stream, at the last one of each month. And you don't have to be there for the stream. You just have to be a channel member. That's the only thing. If there is a little bit of a bonus if you are at the live stream. So we'll have a short box, and then if you are in the live stream at the time we pull and you win, then you'll get to say, give me the one from the, or pick one from the front or from the back or from the middle, or we can have some fun and do it like that live. If not, I will be putting all the comics into the short box myself and picking all that out. So to be fair, I will have Chris randomly pick comics out if you are not there to tell me where to pick from. And on top of that, like I said, there is now the question of how many comics do you get out of the short box, and that is going to depend on your channel membership tier. So I have 3 new tiers, completely reworked my channel memberships, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and just hadn't quite figured out how I want to do it, but here we are. So with the first tier, it's $4.99 a month, and if you win with the basic tier or basic membership, then you get 2 comics, you get 2 pulls out of the box. If you have the second tier, you get 5 pulls out of the box. So all 5 of those comics will go straight to you, and that's, you don't have to pay for shipping, you don't have to do none of that. Now granted, if somebody local wins, that's even better for me. I don't have to worry about shipping it. But if you are farther away, you don't have to ship it. I have to ship it. And then the third tier, which the second tier is $10 or $9.99. I don't know if I said that. Third tier is $14.99, and you will get 10 pulls out of the short box. Now, like I said, this is just a small taste of what I'm putting in there. I'm going to be adding more stuff in there, and I have until the end of the month to complete this short box. So it's been something that it's something I will be working on, and I will be posting little teasers. I might post some teasers on Instagram, or maybe at the beginning of a video or during live streams. I might be like, hey, I'm adding this into the box now, and it's just going to be something that's continuously updated. Now, because like my channel doesn't have a lot of channel members right now, so I didn't want to go too ham, but basically, if it's something that people seem to be interested in, and I like this concept because I'm a gambler. Like, I like to roll dice. I like to play cards for money and do stuff like that. I like that kind of gambling thing. And so when I was trying to think, like, how do I do different tiers? Like, what would be fun for that? So I like that idea of, like, somebody's like, ooh, I'm going to put 15 in and try to get 10 books, I don't know. I'm testing things out. Things may change later on if people don't seem to like it that way. I think it's a fun concept, but we'll wait and hear about feedback. But anyway, if people do seem to like this, and we get more and more people, I will be adding better quality books. Because obviously, there's a bit of a difference between, we'll just say, like, this Riri key, which is fun, but, bit of a difference between that and Spider-Man 51. So I will always be adding more books into it, but depending on how many members the channel has, basically I'll be like, okay, well, I can, now put in some nicer stuff. So not to say that nice stuff won't go in there regardless. I will continue to put, some might just be a cool cover, some might be a minor key, some might be, a bit of a better key, but the frequency of which bigger, better books will go in will change the more channel members the channel gets. And I hope that, is clear. If anything I say about any of this doesn't make any sense, just shoot me a message or shoot a comment here, or shoot me a message on Instagram or something, and I'll be happy to explain it. But yeah, I just wanted a fun way at the end of each month to reward my channel members, and do something pretty fun, I think. And yeah, so I'm going to be building this short box, and like I said, I'm going to keep posting more pictures and stuff about stuff that I'm adding into it. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of what will be going into my short box of goodies. And if you have any suggestions, like I said, I think this is a fun idea. If you have any suggestions of maybe ways to tweak it or something, feel free to let me know. But other than that, I think that's all I got for you today. I do want to quickly say real quick, this Sunday, May 7th, is going to be my birthday. It should be a very eventful day. I typically actually don't really do anything on my birthday, but it just so happens to be that I will be going to a convention to get my Clone Wars #1 signed by a bunch of the voice actors, and then I should hopefully be home on time for stream as usual. And then I have a box coming to me that is going to have some new sketch covers. I have not seen the covers, so I don't know what they look like, for my good friend Echo. So I get to open that live on stream. I might also make that into a video as well. But yeah, and then I'll be showing off whatever I get at the con. So like, this is going to be a really, really big... I know a lot of my streams aren't for everybody, and I get that. Like, it's just, we're usually chill, playing video games, just goofing off, doing whatever, talking about random stuff. But this one, I think, more people might definitely be interested in checking out. Who knows? I might even, while I'm at the con, find some cool stuff to slip into the short box of goodies. But other than that, yeah, I really would love to see you all there if you can make it. Like I said, it will be my birthday. So even if you can just stop by, say hi, happy birthday, that'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. I really, really look forward to that stream, to that day in general. It should be a pretty rad day. Yeah, and if you're interested in becoming a channel member, supporting the channel, and winning some awesome comics along the way, Oh, one quick caveat, I guess I should say. The way channel memberships work on YouTube, you have to submit them in. And then, because like I just did my changes, like I said, I reworked it. So at the time that this video is going out, it might not exactly be live yet, because it takes up to 24 hours for YouTube to accept the changes. So you might have to wait just a little bit, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll be accepted pretty quickly. Last time I did it, it was accepted rather quick, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.